Hey legends, it's one of those days where Rodders is trying to record a video and cannot get it done properly because he's sharing some information that he really shouldn't be sharing and has to get back and re-record the video. So this is about the third attempt to do this video. So I've kind of got it down to a place now where I'm just going to kind of share a lesson that I've kind of not learned over the last couple of weeks, but something that was just brought back into my mind because it's something my father taught me a long time ago, and it's about respect and treating people well, and you know, not letting them treat you badly, because you know, someone can be disrespectful to you. You can't change that. If someone's going to treat you like dirt, they're going to treat you like dirt. But it's getting comfortable with people treating you like dirt. It's insane. A few things happened, and I don't want to get into the story because it had something to do with work where I currently work at, and me trying to quit smoking one more time, which is Independence Day, by the way. So happy 4th of July to all my American friends. You're absolute legends. Love you to pieces. Can't wait to see you all again. Hope you have a great holiday. And this would be brilliant if I can make it to the end of the day without smoking. This would be my first day without having a cigarette. So it would be brilliant if I could have Independence Day as my Independence Day from nicotine. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to make that cement goal. I've tried this quite a few times, slipped up quite a few times, and this is the furthest I've got, in all fairness, through the nicotine replacement therapy. And yes, I'm quietly confident about getting there, but mentally the head isn't in a good space. Hasn't been for the last week or so, and that is just down to the withdrawal symptoms. It's nothing new. Went through it with the painkillers. Never was kicking those. Though this is a harder addiction to get rid of. So early days, but long story short, I'm not going to get into the whole thing at work because out of respect for work, like if you check my social media, I do not even have my current workplace listed on my social media because you can get into a heck of a lot of trouble with your workplace just somebody been on social media. I've known people in the past that have actually lost their jobs for posting something, you know, something as simple as a photograph on the grounds of the place they work at, losing their job for it. So I'm very much aware of that, what you cannot share when it comes to your employer. But basically there's a couple of days last week where I was in a situation where I was being disrespected by a few people. Now it's a factory environment. You have to go into that sort of environment. You need to have a thick skin, you need to be bulletproof. But with the whole withdrawal symptom situation going on there, and just the level of disrespect that was coming from a certain person, and I don't even know how to describe it without giving a lot of it away, because again, as I say, I don't want to lose my job. But you know, essentially someone that should have known better, let's just put it that way, was showing quite a bit of disrespect. And not just him, there's quite a few people in the factory were just been dancing across my last nerve, let's just say. A few people got it in the neck. I got really angry at one point, lost my cool, raised my voice. That is, and again, it's a factory environment, this stuff happens, but normally I would deal with it a lot better than what I did that day. But sometimes you just have to go to town and let somebody know that they've crossed a line that they shouldn't have crossed. This has happened quite a few times over the last couple of years with friends and people that I know, work with, been friendly with, you name it. You know, some people have just you get it in Northern Ireland a lot. Like for some reason over here, the sense of humour has got to the point where if someone discovers that something annoys you, they're going to lean into that as hard as they can to really torment your happiness, because for some reason that is hilarious to people in Northern Ireland at the moment. It's almost like if a complete stranger walks into Northern Ireland and they hear the way friends talk to each other, you would honestly think that these people hated each other's guts. It's just the way they speak to each other. It's crazy. I don't know anywhere else on the planet quite like it. And I do have an interesting story. A funny story just came to mind, but I might share it in another video. So definitely, if the next video goes up and I don't share the story that I've just talked about here, or just remember here, hit me in the comments, let me know to actually get that done, because it's a brilliant story. Just trying to work out how I can share it. But to get back to the point of this video, respect and disrespect and getting comfortable with it. You know, you can let that sort of stuff run for days, weeks, months. You'll end up going for years, letting people disrespect you. And it's not just the fact that you know, and throughout the weeks before I lost my cool, I put out a few warning shots there that these people should have known that they were getting to a point that I didn't appreciate. And anybody that would have even the slightest ounce of common sense would realise, okay, alright, this is going beyond a joke here. This guy's not taking it well. He has his reasons, very good reasons. You're going through withdrawal symptoms. You need as much support as you can get. You don't need somebody there tormenting your happiness. And the fact that this went on for so long was just, the environment is at the point now, and not just at work, throughout Northern Ireland, the vast majority of people that I know have similar sorts of personality traits, sense of humour, you name it. They're very, very comfortable at annoying people and really, really been arrogant about it. I mean, it's just got to the stage now where, you know, I love sarcasm. I've got a very sarcastic, dark sense of humour myself, but I will pull it back if I know that I'm jumping into a part where it's going to hurt someone. I'll not go to that distance. But a lot of people are very, very comfortable at doing it. There's a very, very thin line between sarcasm and flat out ignorance. There really is. Like, if somebody sitting there with a smile on their face insulting somebody, don't like that. Have no time for it at all. That's just cheap laughs at that point. But again, people have just got very, very comfortable at treating everybody and anybody that way, and it's crazy how comfortable I had gotten at letting people be so disrespectful towards me. You know, I got thick skin, but in the factory environment for a long time, I can take a joke. But that sense of humour where people just are flat out disrespecting you, smiling in their face, insulting you to your face and just smiling at you while they're doing it, that's not humour. That's going into the bullying side of things at that stage of the game. And the fact that I had to, and again it came down to the withdrawal symptoms of the nicotine. The fact that I had to go to the point of actually exploding and shouting and not starting a fight, but really, over the top reaction. It went to that stage before these people were like, oh, hold on, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I'm like, are you serious? I put out a couple of warning shots over the last couple of weeks. Whatever the situation was, I'll let you know that you were dancing over my last nerve. You had the chance to back off. You didn't. You pushed and you pushed and you pushed. It got to this stage. This happens all the time. So it's crazy. You need to be not scared to actually just. And it's crazy that you have to demand the slightest bit of respect these days from people. That's crazy. I don't know how it has got to this point. I can understand that people are stressed out. It's not easy. We're all under a lot of pressure at the moment. But the fact that it's got to the stage where the slightest piece of respect has to be really fought for at the moment. It's crazy. I don't know how really to put it into words. It's just the level of arrogance and ignorance these days is completely outweighing everything else. And it's crazy that people don't have the common sense to realise that, they're just been complete and utter. And I don't want to start calling names right here. I want to keep this channel as clean as I can. But people are just been beyond ignorant. And it's crazy that you have to actually fight for even the slightest piece of respect, and the fact that you have to fight for it these days, and people are just getting surprised at the point where at the fact that you're actually fighting for respect shouldn't be something that you have to do in the work environment, particularly with people you consider friends. So yes, that's where we're at the moment. Crazy video, I know, but I don't know. It's just, I'm at the stage now where I am kind of fighting a lot of withdrawals at the moment. And again, this is the longest I've went without a smoke, so wish me luck, guys. Anyway, let me know your thoughts below this video, or if you're listening on the podcast, jump into the comments there and rate and review that stuff. I would highly appreciate it. I'll talk to you in the next episode.